Yeah, I saw this. The post left watch coming after me.
Like, go ahead. Tibet was literally a fucking feudal slave mandate, like
so
autonomous zone.
China did them a favor.
That was one. I mean, in America, when I say something like this, people get very upset. You know, we talk about the Dalai Lama saying "suck my tongue" or whatever, but like that's not far from the norm in fucking normal Tibetan existence before the Communist Party came in and
so China unilaterally took over Tibet,
like
these are their culture. They basically are trying to, you know, homogenize the culture.
If your culture,
they're trying to spoil the religion and the identity.
The part of feudal warlords and slavery, abolishing that, yes, I do think that is good.
No, China did them a favor.
I think that yes, I will be on the record
just
to
like
state
America did it.
That while the Chinese government,
I'm not going to say it.
Well, there is no equivalent in American intervention that you can point to in a similar capacity, unless you're talking about.
Okay, so
and I think this is a good way to describe Taiwan as well. The American federal government going into the fucking South and killing, unfortunately not all of them, but a decent amount of slavers and defenders of slavery. This is violent retribution from a powerful federal government that squashed.
That account tries to put you in the same light as Jimmy Dore or Glenn Greenwald, aka people that actually support right-wingers. Yeah, it's always so funny whenever that account is always like, there's a bunch of these like post-left watch or like, like there are plenty of fucking grifters who have left the left, but still abide by the aesthetics of the left while simultaneously always supporting right-wingers. I am very obviously not one of those people, but that account does not care about specifically those people. That account only cares about whoever the fuck deviates from standard Democratic Party politics and specifically American foreign policy. Okay? It is such an idiotic fucking take to get so mad at a perspective like this. Some of you be calling the Union American Confederates genocide if you were alive back then. 100%. It's also funny to see. I think it's also funny to see that so many of the people in the replies of this or in the quotes of this are like, yeah, maybe I was a little too harsh on Hasan. Oh, stop making me like Hasan. It's like, suck my dick, dumbass. You just got duped by other people clip chimping me and saying I'm not fucking leftist enough. I've been in this game for a lot longer than you have, and I've been saying the same shit for a lot longer than you have, okay? Stop getting fucking clip chimp dumbasses online. Looks like a lot of leftists agree with you, but said fuck you in the same sentence as well. Yeah, because unfortunately, we're all fucking losers on the left, okay? We can't ever get together and align on our universal values that we have.
Okay?
Tibet is the South in the Civil War?
Yes. Tibet in the time frame where Chinese intervention happened would be the South. Yes,
so
they were doing slavery.
What was the moral aspect of the war of China?
The interests are obviously like national security or whatever the fuck they claim, but ultimately the reality was that beyond the material benefits, that yes, they were a feudal, oppressive, slavery-backed state, autonomous region.
Well, as if the American Civil War was about morals. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The only aspect that you can touch on as far as like Tibetan culture being erased is like the classic Dalai Lama dispute, which is bullshit. Like what the Chinese people are doing is bullshit. What the Chinese government has done is not good, which is a classic fucking socialist hang up on religious figures and idolatry that you just cannot fucking let people believe in their own shit. Other than that, as far as I understand, they improved literacy rates for Tibetans and offered material benefits. Obviously, the Dalai Lama himself, the current Dalai Lama himself, is like a CIA guy, but whatever. Abolishing slavery after the Civil War was strictly a punishment for the South. It was not about morals at the time. The PRC came to Tibet from the call of a Tibetan communist who had been asking the USSR for help for years. At least China increased the quality of life post-intervention. The North really didn't do shit for the people. Chinese intervention in Tibet, with obviously the exception of like trying to reinstitute religious norms and with seeing it as a mechanism of control and trying to reinstitute religious norms with their own guy and having like a consistent dispute. With that exception, what the federal government in America refused to do in the South was lessons to learn. I just did a really bad job of describing it. Fuck. I mean, the federal government should have went way harder